Hi, dear loves, I'm Nicole, and welcome to our spiritual guidance for April 22nd through April 23rd, 2017. Now, we're preparing for the Taurus new moon, and that's a new beginning, and this is a great time. Today is Earth Day, the 22nd, and tomorrow is the time that I really want you to start putting your energy into your new path, your new beginning, whatever your vision is. What is your goal? What are you manifesting? This is that time to really put in, pour your energy into that. Really do the spiritual work of, focusing intently, becoming completely wrapped, RAPTED, into your new vision. This is manifestation power for flourishing, thriving, prosperous, successful career transition, career development, projects, romantic endeavors, relationships deepening, and really the luxurious side of wherever you're going and whatever your vision says. But this is a beautiful creative energy, so pour your intentions into that by really honoring what your hobbies are that involve outdoors, that involve, DIY, doing it with your hands, doing it all yourself. What are you most creative with? What do you love to do? Is it working around the house and completing projects? What is it? Being the handy woman, the handyman? Is it arts and crafts? Is it music, drawing, writing? What kind of performing arts do you love? It's that kind. Is it it's that kind of thing? Is it modeling? What is it that you love to do? This is the time to really take it up a level. So I want you to start putting out your affirmations. Gaze at the moon. Luna is very nurturing, a very nurturing presence. Our moon is very spiritual. The ancients knew it. Some of us know it now. Collectively, we're drawing to a more, aware respect for what the ancients did and what they've known and how they manifested and all of that, and how they used Luna's energy. And so this is the time to get outdoors and to do those things and to really, walk by the moonlight. Charge your crystals. If you haven't done it already, charge your crystals today. And there should be a video out. If mine isn't out yet, please seek how to charge your crystals and stones and all of that stuff. Purifying. There's so many different resources out there. Don't just go with one. That's always my best advice, is to really formulate your own routine there. And so let's begin. Thank you so much, heavenly angels. Thank you. This is just a beautiful time. And so since I'm not outdoors, we're bringing the outdoors in. Oh, thank you so much. Mother Earth, thank you. Divine Source, thank you. As I take a deep breath in, that's awesome. This is a new day. Let's do that now. Take a deep breath in with me now. Raising your vibration, exhaling out to the universe. Grounding yourself. Taurus is the most grounded energy, most grounded earth sign. It's all about being outdoors, and really get your hands dirty in soil. This is connecting with Mother Earth. This is grounding. The best grounding technique out there is to really get in nature and go hiking, go for a walk, go to the park, bring your kids, bring your four-legged babies, your two-legged babies, no-legged babies. It's okay. Just bring yourself and bring your family and be out exploring. You know, get outdoors. We reconnect with Divine Source and with our ancestors on a heightened spiritual wavelength, and when we're outdoors, and that vibration sends our spiritual guidance through the wind, through the birds, through nature. Let's take a moment and just listen. Focus on your breath. As you inhale, you're filling your lungs with prana, energy. Your breath is the miracle of life. You are alive. And in this lifetime, that is what matters. And when you become aware of your breath, you are then in tune with the miracle of life. And once you accept that, you then understand that you are a soul within a body. And when you become enlightened to that understanding, the overwhelming pull that's calling you towards your life mission, your true love, is telling you, Spirit is calling. And you can try to ignore your calling, whether it be true love, whether it be your soul purpose, but it will never go away. It is your soul purpose. It is why you are breathing. We are meant to fulfill that vision. Thank you so much. So get out in nature this weekend. Plant. Look at this. You know the spiritual meaning to 11? Many of you know 1111 is the gateway to the spirit realm. It's when spirit is calling. It is your life mission. It is your spiritual love. It is when you are the most open to receiving your spiritual guidance. And 11, I want you to look out for the video. I will put the link down below in the show more box, or in the, if you're on a mobile device, I think there's just a triangle near the title of the video. I'll put it in there. If you click the triangle, it'll open up the description of the video, and I'll put all of that there, because the spiritual meaning to 11 is karma. And we've been leading up to this, and Spirit has been showing me. That's why we did the video on the spiritual meaning to 11. I encourage you to go to NicoleXO.com, NicoleXO.com, and look at the spiritual meaning to 11. As a matter of fact, the video is there, so go to NicoleXO.com and look at the spiritual meaning to 11. Okay. And this is our beautiful message that goes along with this energy. Infinite possibilities. Your daydreams are the creation of your deepest desires and wishes. While they do hold guidance as to what you are wanting and needing on your path, they also carry a creative force for manifestation. The universe is asking you to allow yourself to dream, to allow the idea that the impossible can be possible. The greatest wishes in life are a big key to your path, and the entire universe is working with you right now to bring those dreams to fruition. The possibilities of what can be manifested are infinite, and you see that. Infinity sign between both worlds there. Your conscious self, your ego, or your human. And your deepened spirituality, your understanding of your soul, and your higher consciousness, and your connection to Divine Source, your calling, and the road you have to take to get there, and the vision that you are completely wrapped inside of. For those that are not in our manifestation workshop yet, I encourage you to get on board. Thank you so much. And I'm so proud of you all that are in, and you are doing the work. Last class, we meet on Tuesdays, and this last Tuesday, there were so many confirmations of manifestation that have already occurred, that it's just a beautiful experience to engage. When you're hearing someone else testify to the spiritual effort that they put into following the secret spiritual code of life. And that's why we composed that 12-week course, because we wanted to give enough time to really give you the practice of instilling these principles and laws in the sequence that it takes for you to manifest, and so much more. And you tie it all together, and you work with our angels, you work with our spirit guides, you work with our ancestors, and you apply these same steps that they did to manifest. And honey, you see the results, and when people testify to that, oh my gosh, it just makes me want to cry. It's such a beautiful experience. Thank you so much, Heavenly Angels. Thank you. And so, don't doubt. Remember, what the Spirit showed me to tell you. The reason you are breathing, you have a calling on your soul. You are a light worker, and God needs you to shine your divine light and love like an angel upon the earth and all of its inhabitants. No time is more perfect than right now. And this is the time to pour out your energy towards your vision, your dream. Dreams do come true. And I'm a definite living testimony to that. Having beat chronic diseases, having 2 spiritual warriors running around the house when doctors told me don't even try to get pregnant because you'll die and your children will die too. To manifesting Darian and I's true love, our twin flame reunion twice. Having been pulled apart when we were 13 and coming back together through the power of manifestation. So, in living my dreams, I'm living my life mission. You know, being told to call you all spiritual superstars and to claim my place as a celebrity spiritual advisor, and having Hollywood contact me not once, twice. So honey, and when I'm able to just see that breakthrough, it just makes me feel beautiful. And so I want you to feel that. Oh my gosh, I want you to live in your mission, because many people are just stagnant, and I don't want you to be stagnant. I want you to be successful. I don't want you to be stuck, and I don't want you to hang on to energy that needs to go away because your human is afraid. That human side of us, that's our human, that's our baby. And we've got to work with our human. Our human is conditioned. Our human only knows conditional energy, but our soul knows the infinite possibilities. So breathe. Because not everybody is going to understand your path. Not everyone's going to support it. And I mean family aren't going to support your path. So this is an understanding that, you know what, this is my calling, and I've got to be unlimited. I've got to go after it. I've got to pursue my dreams. Not everyone's going to like it, but you know what? Don't descend to that low-level energy, okay? Because as you ascend, you then become their example. And then they see you doing it, they're like, well, wait a minute. She's doing it, he's doing it, and being successful at it. And then they start trying things out that they wanted to do all their life and never had the courage to do it. And so you lead by example. Thank you so much, heavenly angels. Thank you. And you see, when my children, they planted their little pots there, their seeds, and now they're sprouting, and this is the time. You really want to bring Mother Nature inside, you want to bring Mother Earth inside, and you want to get outdoors as often as you can. This weekend, next week, we've seen our spiritual guidance through the week. I want you to go back to the dailies and really see that we've been told to meditate, get outdoors. Thank you so much. We're worthy of our vision. Honey, you are worthy of it. Be brave and courageous. And lead. You are a leader. Thank you so much. Divine Source, thank you. Heavenly angels, thank you so much. Thank you so much. It is scary when you have to let go of certain people and you have to move forward. But honey, you've got to get going. You've got to move. You got to move on it. You got to dance. It's time to move forward and not be stagnant, not stay in survival mode, and to really not settle for unrequited love. This is the time for you to welcome unconditional love, not conditional anything that your human is saying, but I'm more familiar and I'm more comfortable with conditional energy. Well, your soul knows the unlimited possibilities. So you have to tell your human, it's going to be okay. But we're not meant to stay with this person any longer. And I have to let them soar because I have to be free. And I have to live my dreams. And I have to do that for me. So we're going to move forward and we're going to dance with this energy. And we're going to be grounded throughout the process. And I'm going to breathe. And I'm going to breathe through you. But you know what? I'm seeing that I'm meant to live in my life mission. And I'm meant to manifest true love. And so we can reignite the passion in existing relationships. Doesn't necessarily mean divorce. But you absolutely are moving forward in your calling and in your true love. Your passion. Thank you so much. And I do, while I was receiving that message, I was seeing a bird. And so I feel definitely our animal spirit guides are full effect. Thank you so much. It does take courage and to be brave, and we're walking away from ego. This is our human self, conditioned to believe that society rules and society obligations are more important than our soul obligation. No, it's not. Your life mission is your calling. It doesn't belong to anyone else. Thank you so much. And, you know, some of us got married to people because he got her pregnant or she got pregnant, and you try to do the right thing and you realize, oh my gosh, I feel like, you know, I stole their life. I feel like my life was stolen. That kind of thing, because now you're moving away from living for your parents, saving face for your parents because they were ashamed of what happened. It's your life. So now people are seeing that, you know, we've got to reinvent this thing. How can we make this work for us, our marriage? How can we make our life mission, you know, work for us? We're in these circumstances on our human level, ego, conditional energy there, responsibilities, obligations. How can we tweak it? How can we move forward? How can I do things different from my ancestors? How can I do things different from my parents? Even siblings and generational. This energy is very spiritually charged, and we're walking away from that shadowy side of self, and we're moving into the unlimited possibilities of life, which are all spiritual. And it's absolutely a gift. Oh, I just heard now. So we're going to ask for 3. All right. Okay, there's your walking meditation. Each day as a reminder, we should be out in nature. Okay, make sure. And you know, when you're doing your walking meditation, you're simply allowing the soles of your feet to connect with Mother Earth. Just get on out there. And whether you're barefoot or not, every time you step, allow the soles of your feet to just breathe. So please be barefoot as much as you can. Even if you're standing out there on concrete, you're sitting out on your stoop, you're in your backyard. I don't care if you're in a concrete jungle. Doesn't matter. You're still touching Mother Earth, okay? Still touching Mother Earth. What do they make concrete out of? That's man-made material, right? So it's Mother Earth. I mean, it's natural material, right? Rocks, gravel, all that stuff. I believe that came from Mother Earth. So, you know, whatever you're doing on your lunch breaks, if you work from home, get out. Get out, get out, get out. Set your alarm clock to get on out there. Get the babies out. Work your tail off during the day, and then so you don't have to work at night. And you can bring your kids to the park, or you can actually play with them. But get outside and let the soles of your feet just breathe. Every time you step, I want you to see that energy permeating the sole of your feet, okay? Take time to rest and recuperate rather than continuing your striving. So if you're going in that pathway of survival, of stagnation, and you're stuck and you're going in that cycle, that human conditioning that says, I've got to keep this over here for child support, I've got to keep this going on because if I don't keep this job, we won't have income coming in. Pause. Breathe. This is rest. This is recuperation. This is meditation. This is getting outside of those four walls, going on the retreat, not waiting for this guy or this girl to go with you because they're not going to go. They're not meant to go. You're meant to go on your own. So you got to move forward on your vision. Where is Spirit showing you is now karma, bringing things back around so that you can do things drastically different now. You're stepping away from your ego, conditioned human self, and you're moving forward. And you're letting your light shine, shining bright. So trust the creative spark. Remember, this is an extremely creative DIY, do it yourself, crafty new moon. So trust the creative spark you're feeling and express it through writing stories that inspire and enlighten. Was it today that I saw enlightenment? No, it was yesterday, I think. Enlightenment was the word that I saw. So look at yesterday's reading and today and so on and so forth. But remember the web. There's a clear web that is very categorized now. It's not convoluted. It's not complicated. Your human is trying to make it complicated. Pull back. Rest. Stop going 1,000 miles an hour and rest. Release the things, the people that don't mean enough to stay. They don't mean more than you living in your mission and helping others and serving for the, serving the Most High in your life mission, your soul purpose, and they don't mean more than manifesting your true love. So what is it that you're coveting? Is it money? Is it money that you have to pay your bills? And we can do that. Once we release that spirit of lack, it's the unlimited possibilities that start coming in, and you have to step out of your comfort zone, which is you're stepping away from your human comfort, conditioning, and you're going towards unlimited possibilities through change. But it takes movement. You have to apply that movement in order for it to happen. So this unrequited love can be that comfort. You can be, one of the things that Darian says a lot, and I completely admire him for saying this, is the truth in why people stay in toxic commitments for years is because it's familiar and it's comfortable. And even though it's toxic or abusive, on any level, it doesn't have to be physically abusive, could be mental, emotional, could be financial abusive, when you've got a strict allowance or there's so many different scenarios I could tell you about that I'm blessed to become made aware of, to be made aware of during our coaching sessions, and I'm very thankful for your trust. I would never divulge confidential information. But it's because our human is conditioned to seek out familiar ground. And even if it's toxic, you know what to expect. So this is time for you to move away from all that is toxic, conditioned, and to move forward. And it's a very courageous, brave energy that it takes for you to open up and shine your light. If you have to stifle your energy and you have to people please to be with this person, then this is not the one for you. If you have to dull your shine to be in the position you're in with any partnership in business, any employment, then honey, Your soul is like, I need to be free. This is not what we need to be doing. This isn't for me. So breathe, because I've been there. Corporate America sucked me dry, okay? But I'm very grateful I went through it, because, honey, it taught me about leadership, taught me so much about reading people, and gave me practice on my spiritual gifts, gave me that confidence that I needed all along. Knew I was spiritually gifted. I needed an audience to practice on. Once I became confident in coming out to the world, I needed an audience. So, you know, everything is happening the way it's supposed to, but you have to move now. Karma is right in front of you. Karma is telling you, don't choose that comfortable path. Don't choose the path that you've always gone in. Karma is saying, I've got this new beginning, and it's coming in, and it's just for you. And I want you to not see me again in this same light. I want you to shine bright, and I want you to move in the path that you've been afraid to move in before. Whether it is, you know, marrying that person, getting the divorce, separating from this unrequited love, could just be that you never got the divorce papers signed. There's plenty of people like that. Now's the time to move forward and to step out of that toxic bond, that toxic relationship. Remember, you don't have to be perfect, because you never will be. What kind of a thing is that? You know, that word mistake is should be one of your favorite words. Oh, I'm human, so I can make a mistake. You know, there's accountability and integrity there to be responsible, but you're human. So it's never going to be a perfect time. The perfect time is always the right time, and the right time is always now. You know? All possibilities are in what your human will tell you is impossible. If we were perfect, why would we need to ground ourselves and to reach that center and strengthen our connection with Divine Source? Why would we even need to call on the Most High? Why would we need our angels? And I do want to ask who we can work with this weekend. I'm so excited. Like, it's just this beautiful breath of fresh air. You know, do it. Let's do it now on 3. 1, 2. Take a deep breath in. Deep, 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 deep. Deep, deep. And blow it out. Do that again. Like, force your air out, because you're forcing out the doubt, you're forcing out the naysayers, you're forcing out the fear. You're telling your human, relax. I need you to relax and just stop stressing out. You're stressing me out. So human, just chill out. That's what you're telling your human. Okay, your human is your body. Okay, your vessel. It houses your soul. So if you have a stressed out vessel, how is your soul going to feel? Oh my gosh, the anxiety that brings your spirit. So let's do it again on 3. 1, 2, take a deep breath in. Deep, 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 deep. Deep. And force it out. You know, I just popped my back on that one. So good. That's the good stuff. I love that. You know, as I've gotten older, I can move and my back cracks, and I just love that. Some people are like, oh my gosh, that means that you're so old. You know what? That means that I'm flexible. That means my body's working with me. That means my body's like, oh, here you go. Here you go, honey. Ooh, thank you, Nicole, for getting up. You know, and I'm just like, oh, you are so welcome. Thank you for blessing me with that treat. You know, chiropractor, psh, me and my human have this covered. Thank you so much, Heavenly Angels. Thank you. Thank you. And you know, and there's so much profoundness in when you strengthen your spiritual connection and you're grounded, honey, beating 3 chronic conditions, having my rheumatologist tell me, I don't need to see you for 3 years. And I'm like, 3? But I love coming here. I love talking to you. And he's like, yeah, but that's all we do. I need to see patients that need me. I'd love for you to, you know, you come and talk and everything. And I love to check on the kids, see how they're doing, how you doing and everything. But I need to see patients that really need help. I'm like, oh, huh. Well, I didn't even know how to take that conversation. It's just like a rejection. So, thank you so much. And I look forward to putting out some ebooks, you know, and so you're going to see me pulling back so that I can create more books and information you can use. That's important to me. Thank you so much, Heavenly Angels. So we're going to call on our Archangel here this weekend and really seek out that strength. I'm already seeing Archangel Ariel, so work with her as the lioness, lion of God. Strength and courage and forgiveness. You know, you've got to forgive yourself also for having stayed stagnant and stuck, or, you know, and in an unrequited love, whether it's just by not having solidified a divorce or a separation or whatever it is, or just, you know, staying with someone you didn't really love them or wasn't in love with them, but you got pregnant, or you had a baby, you got them pregnant, whatever it is, out of convenience. Some people get married for citizenship, you know, and you try to make it work. There's so many different reasons people get together, out of comfort, you know, out of not having enough people in the area. You know, there's a lot of reasons. There's desperation, but all of that is human. It's conditional, and we're being pulled away from that energy. So clairvoyance, this is so Archangel Raziel, okay? You're looking at all 7 primary chakras here, and you're becoming awakened. I'm helping your spiritual sight to awaken fully so you can clearly see heavenly love, your spiritual guidance. When I see Archangel Raziel, no, I do not see our archangels in human form. I just don't. Some people may. I don't. This is a beautiful deck of cards by Doreen Virtue, our archangel deck. However, I don't want you to get pulled away from the image of the angel. I want you to see that movement within the color spectrum. You're going to see that beautiful color of the rainbow when you recognize Archangel Raziel. Maybe a very bold voice, maybe be a very comforting voice, but it's going to be a very direct statement that Archangel Raziel tells you, speaks directly to your soul. And it's in that moment that you'll know, okay, I need to move in this direction. So because you'll understand that you're a soul within a body, and you'll know that it's not your human talking to you, it's totally not a direction you came up with yourself, breathe. Ground yourself in that understanding that you are a light worker and that you are meant to succeed in the pathway that's been on your soul. It's been your dream since you were a child. It never went away. Get outdoors, continue doing your walking meditation. Just be silent. Allow the wind to speak to you. Remember that you are awakened at that moment, and you know how and what, when, why you need to pull away from this type of coveting, love, false commitment, fear, and honor your ability to be creative. What is your hobby? What are your talents? What are your spiritual gifts? What do you love to do with your hands? Get outdoors, plant, play, and meditate. Get away from that grind so that you can see where you really need to be. Well, dear loves, take great, great care. Please register for our workshops down below. Thank you so much for allowing me to be in your spiritual awakening. Remember, we have many throughout our life, but there are 7 stages to your spiritual awakening, and that's going to be cycled. So look out for the video. I will put the link down below for the 7 stages of no, I won't. I'm sorry. I'm seeing where Spirit told me to put it now. So it is it's on our channel. It's on the channel. When you go for new visitors, I think it is. It's right there on the home page of our channel. 7 stages of spiritual awakening. And I thank you for allowing me to give you your spiritual guidance for whatever stage and whichever phase of your spiritual awakening you are in right now. Take great care. Rock it out this weekend. You are preparing for your new beginnings in this earthy, romantic, very DIY, creative. Move away from ego, human, conditioned, shadowy self into unlimited possibilities, into making this newfound change, going into this new path of uncharted territory, and loving the skin you're in, because your human is always going to be there if you're on this earth, and working with your human self is where it's at. So moving forward in your enlightened energy is where it's at. And work with our beautiful magician, Archangel Raziel, who defies human logic all the time, every time. Spiritual alchemy will defy what your human knows to be every single time. And that's how you'll know that's the right direction for you to go in. Love you. Take great care. And honey, I will see you very soon.